Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to another Arkonomics. It's Friday, Arkonomics. Yo, what up? I don't know. I just got done recording a hell of a long South Perry video. South Perry video will probably be up on Saturday after this. So if you're somebody who watches the other stuff, look forward to that. We finished the run, smile face. And if you're somebody who, for some reason, is new, because I do get a couple new comment people occasionally, just want to make a big disclaimer here. This video isn't, like, financial advice for the video game Lost Ark. This series has never been financial advice in the game. It's never been economic advice. It's never been, you should buy this because X, Y, and Z. This has always been one thing and one thing only. It has been a video that documents the trend of the market week after week. That's all it ever has been. That is why the title of the video is Arkonomics Market Watch. Nothing more, nothing less. Sometimes I will give my opinions, very rarely though, because I remember back in the day when I did give my opinions on the giant bot, the giant bot and the economy around like whitefish in particular. I remember this one like very strange conspiracy theorist guy who was like, "This brother Chris guy only says to buy fish because he's gonna make a ton of money off of it. You're all stupid idiots." And ever since then, I was like, you know what? It's much easier to just not give advice ever for any reason whatsoever and just keep my opinions to myself. That doesn't stop me entirely, but I always give like a 2 million disclaimers because I just don't want to give people the wrong idea. Even though I know there's always going to be weirdos, look, it's Arkonomics. That's your big disclaimer. If you're new here, hopefully you get it now. If you're not new here, I'm sorry. I love you all the same. Blue Crystals, NA West. ND 9100, 9900. Slow buy, insta buy. I mean, it's about what you would expect. Nothing's changed. Again, I'm going to say this. Pretty much nothing is going to be changing. I don't expect anything to be changing. Nothing is happening in the game that would then dictate the economy to move in any meaningfully up or down direction. So again, if you're looking for reasons for why things are what they are, bitch, the reason is because nothing's happening. Nothing's gonna be happening. Like, we just had the giant patch. The next patch is gonna be the new class. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing happening. I'm losing my fucking mind, man. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, Lord. Prices of things, immediately I noticed redstones are down a little bit. They were like, yeah, you can see the average price. Last week I think they were $290, now it's $297, but they're currently being sold for $280, so it's like slightly down, but it's not it's not like a meaningfully amount up or down. It's just something to pay attention to though, I suppose. Fusion mats are also slightly down. I remember these being like 115, they're 104 right now, which means I wonder, nah, trade skill mats are still like the same. Somebody bought out all the flowers though. These are some expensive fucking flowers. God damn. And I guess I will take a look at whitefish for that one guy who always likes me to show whitefish. So here, whitefish. I don't know, man. Taking a sip. A sippy sip. You know what we can do that may actually be fun? Let me pull up the Steam DB here for Lost Ark, and let's take a look at the charts. Because sometimes the charts show like bot activity and whatnot, but it doesn't look like. I mean, it doesn't really look too different, truthfully. I mean, like you literally have to just look at the 1 week. Because the weeks, like again, peaks, valleys, peaks, valleys. If you've watched a few of these videos, you know. I mean, it looks pretty smooth, truthfully. I mean, there's like a little gap here. This is a little strange. But I mean, it looks mostly clean. Also, spoiler, I am recording this on Friday. Not Friday. I'm recording this on Thursday evening. Don't hate me. I mean, look, the graph says Friday, so technically in UTC it's Friday. But the graph looks fine. So honestly, I think based on absolutely nothing except just looking at the graph and the prices of things, it doesn't seem like there's like an exceptionally large amount of bots. Like there's always going to be bots, 100%, no matter what. In any free-to-play game, if a free-to-play game exists, you will have bots. It's just the quantity of them and like how well they're dealt with. And it doesn't seem to be like there's like a massive surgence of them. Again, not to say that there aren't any, but it's just there's probably more real players than there are robots, which is a totally cool thing. And I give big thumbs up and smiley face and W, or whatever people say these days, man. I don't know. Unk doesn't know what's going on. What else we got going on price-wise? Honestly, not much. Again, like I said, there's not much going on, and I'm sorry. Like, there's just not much to say. Like, realistically speaking, I think the next price spike that you're going to see is as we get closer and closer to Valkyrie release, which is going to be the next big patch that this game has, the new class, obviously Valkyrie, female paladin, whatever you want to call it. And even then, I'm not necessarily sure how much of a spike up the materials will have. Like, there for sure will always probably be a spike, if not immediately after the patch, but following the patch at some point, if that makes sense. It just depends on for how long that spike happens, right? But sometimes it doesn't really happen. Like, prices will go up for like an hour or two, and then they'll go back down, or even lower than normal, because people were selling like their excess stock. I don't know. The thing with Valkyrie, though, is also really weird, is that Valkyrie isn't getting its own, like, express event in anything, right? Like, the express event that we got with the last patch is the thing that you're going to have to save if you want to use it on Valkyrie. So Valkyrie isn't getting, like, its own express event specifically for the class. So I wonder how much that will affect prices, because I'm sure a lot of people use their express event and they're still going to push, like, a Valkyrie, too. So I don't know. Maybe the prices on, like, Tier 3 Leapstones, Tier 3 Tier 3 Shards for sure are going to go up. This is the one thing I always feel really confident about saying. This item is going to spike up when Valkyrie comes out. Doesn't mean I'm saying you should go buy some, but I would be highly surprised if I don't see these go up to like 2,000 G each. Every class or every express event that has come out since Tier 4, these always spike up to like 2,500, or at least 2K, usually like 24, 2,500. Again, this is NA West prices, so your mileage may vary. But I can just speak from what I've seen. And I mean, you can go back and look at my videos, because I comment on Honor Shard pouch prices frequently, because I think it's ridiculous that they're so expensive. I think it's ridiculous that Tier 3 mats are in this fucked zone in the first place. I've always said that, but it doesn't really matter. Any Hoosers. Again, I also did want to say, I do think the NA West and NA East merge is going to be the biggest factor in price changes that we're probably going to see until the Kazaros raid comes out. Maybe the Strike raid, but I don't think so. I think it's probably going to be Kazaros raid. It's going to be merge and then Kazaros raid in terms of, like, meaningfully changing the market. Anyways, I'll stop yapping. I'll take a quick look at engravings for the fans. Grudge, Adrenaline. Damn, Grudge is #1 by like a margin. That's crazy. Relic books are relic books. I don't know what you want me to say, man. Relic books be relic books. Let's take a look at sidereal energy. 1.2 milli? God damn. Sidereal energy is going up, which is funny to me. Because it's like, who is buying that shit? And then I need to do LV10. And then I also need to filter it to Tier 4. 2.75, 2.75, 2.75, 2.8, 2.94. So there's a slight premium for damage gems, but I think it's just because damage gems just got bought out. As you can see, they're like identical prices. Which again doesn't surprise me because you can convert and all that, but hey. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I love each of you as much as a human can reasonably love another. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Make sure to like the video if you like it, subscribe, all that good stuff. I don't think I said this in the beginning because I was busy trying to put like the new person disclaimer because I had a very upset man. Look, man, I'm not trying to upset you. At the end of the day, I'm just me. I'm just being me into a microphone for 8 to 10 minutes. It's all I've ever tried to be. I'm not like somebody who does this to like curate a personality and make like specific guide videos. That's just not what I find most enjoyable in making content. Is my content primarily slop? Yeah, absolutely. Do I try to just be authentically me in it? Yes. It's not for everybody, I'm aware. Either way, like, subscribe. Thanking my YouTube members, It's Bits, It's Inner Diz, Remix My Life, I'm Newfoot. Love all of you guys very, very much, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye!